Hello, little souls? Can you hear me? It's the middle of the night. It's 2 in the morning, and we're gonna be doing clinic stuff. Are y'all excited? You're playing Lance? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever known a Lance player. Is it easy? Is it hard? I feel like it's hard. I feel like it's very difficult to be a Lance player. Because you just can't do a lot of stuff, I feel like, compared to every other weapon. Hello! Hello! Hello, little souls. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing good. I think I messed up my, chat bubble thing. Hold on. There we go. How are y'all doing? Are y'all doing wonderful? Soul of Yellow Jacket with a big bayonet? What is that? Is that like a thing? Is that like a weapon? Soul of a Yellow Jacket with a big bayonet. That's pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. I decided, hold on. Hold on. My camera's being a bit wonky. Okay, there we go. I decided I wanted to start doing some stuff in MangoWC. So that's what we're gonna be doing on stream today. I'm just gonna be straight up building my MangoWC config. I haven't actually downloaded it or anything. I'm gonna basically like, hello Rizzer, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna kind of do a YouTube intro. How does my mic sound, Low Souls? I have a new mic. I bought a new mic. I really wanted a lav mic that I can just like put onto my shirt. That way I can just like, you know, freely move around. Cause I kind of got tired of the like desk locked in mic setup. So I decided to switch mics. Sounds fine? Pog. I've used bow, greatsword, sword, sword and shield, longsword, lance. Oh my god, you used everything. I think I've only used, my first weapon was dual blades, but I switched away from that really fast. And then moved on to Insect Glaive, which became like my actual main. And then I kind of tried out Switch Axe, but I didn't really like it that much. And so I went with Charge Blade. But I got really scared because I was like, I mean, the first time I tried Charge Blade was inside of Wilds. So like, I'm definitely playing the much easier version of it. But I was really scared because people were like, yeah, no, this is the hardest weapon in the game to learn. So like, thank you, Rizzer, for subscribing. I appreciate it very much. But yeah, people said that like the Charge Blade was the hardest weapon in the game, and I feel like that's not really true in Wilds. I feel like in Wilds it's very streamlined to where like it's pretty like easy and like pretty similar to all the other weapons in like difficulty. I like it a lot. CB is fun. I love CB. It's like one of the best weapons. I'm still like very Insect Glaive main, but I use I use CB a lot. I forgot what it's called. Charge Blade. I'd say the hardest is either HPG or IG. No, Reaper. I'm an Insect Glaive main. I will tell you, it is literally like one of the easiest weapons to play in the game. Like maybe, thank you official for the subscription. Thank you, I appreciate it very much. I feel like, hello Ricky Elvis, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, how are you? It is 2 AM for me. What time is it for you? I just wanted to do some Linux stuff today. I'm using Hyperland. I've been using Hyperland for the past year. And I kind of want something new, so we're going to be building my MangoWC config. But no, yeah, like, I feel like Insect Glaive is one of the easiest weapons inside of Monster Hunter. Charge Blade, I would say, is like, it is difficult, but it's not like insanely hard, you know? But Insect Glaive, I feel like, is like baby's play. Like if we're really saying like hard weapons, Insect Glaive is baby's play. I would understand if you don't play Insect Glaive, because like, I guess it does kind of have a bit of a learning curve, but I feel like it's not that bad. What's HBG? Homeboy girl? homeboy girl? Is that like gender fluid buddy? What is that? I never could understand HBG. Homeboy girl. Heavy bowgun. I actually forgot that in Rise I mained a light bowgun for a little bit. Only because you could do that funny little anime move whenever you would like put bombs into a monster. You would specifically have to jump over the monster. You would shoot the bombs into the monster, like when you're right above them, and then you would land on the other side of the monster. And I thought that was so badass. Like, it's actually such a cool, like, little thing that they added for like bowgun inside of Rise. I've never played heavy bowgun though. I think I might have tried it out once to see what it was like, but I thought it was boring, so I just kind of switched off of it right away. What is heavy bowgun? Like, is it fun? Is there any heavy bowgun mains that, like, I don't know what's so fun about heavy bowgun. Like, I don't understand the hype for it. What does that say? Hold on. Let me switch to this screen really quick. What does that say? What is your favorite dog? I don't know if I have a favorite dog. I'm more of a cat girl. Well, I'm not a girl that is a cat, but I enjoy cats. If that makes sense. Also, something that irks me about it is long-range sniper has worse range than the light bowgun. Wait, long-range sniper? I know what you mean. What is your favorite dog? McLean? Do you have a favorite dog, or do you have a favorite cat? Mine are the tabbies. Only because my cat is a tabby, and I like him. He's pretty cool. I feel like none of the guns are like actually long range. None of the weapons that are supposed to be long range in Monster Hunter are actually long range. Like, they're all medium to like basically straight up close combat. Like, instead of bullets, they just have like brass knuckles in them or something. And that's how you're supposed to use the gun. I will probably say the Pitbull. Why is it your favorite? Is it because they look like funny little buff men walking around? Because they do look like funny little buff men walking around. You just have a straight up little buff man inside of your home. If you have a Pitbull. I think I'm gonna get started on my Mango build. We still have to actually download a couple of things. So I don't know if y'all heard, but recently there has been some attacks inside of the AUR. So I'm not going to be downloading it from the AUR how it tells you to. I think I'm just going to straight up build it from source. Because it looks like when you build it from source, you just clone the GitHub stuff. And then you just build it. So I think I should be okay if I do it that way. It kind of sucks that I decided to switch to Mango at this current moment whenever there's AUR attacks happening, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it like that. So I might do a YouTube intro. I'm thinking about making this into a YouTube video. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna talk about just yet, but let me do a little YouTube intro. I think I want to talk about like how I've been on Hyperland for basically a year. I don't know if y'all see the Neo fetch, the fast fetch little souls, but I have almost been on Linux for a year. Literally 10 more days and I've been on it for a year. Isn't that crazy? I freaking love Linux. Linux is so damn cool. I love Linux. But okay, I'm gonna do a little intro. Should we do this screen or should we do the other screen? I'm gonna do this screen, and then we'll switch to the other one. All right. I'm gonna do my intro. I'm trying to be quiet because it's 2 in the morning, but maybe I should be a little bit louder, just a little bit. I actually don't know what you're talking about because I just found your life. So, do you know what a desktop environment is, McLean? Do you know what a desktop environment is? I'm gonna be switching my desktop environment today. That's basically what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. So like this current desktop environment is more of like a window manager, and it lets me do stuff like this. So I can add windows with my keybinds, and then I can close them with keybinds. And like the whole point of it is that it's supposed to be more like fast, you know? Like everything I do for the most part is done with keybinds. So it makes my workflow a little bit faster than if I were to just use my mouse a lot of the time. And the one I'm currently using is called Hyperland, and I enjoy it. I think it's nice, but it doesn't have a lot of options when it comes to like different tiling methods. Like the only tiling method that it has, well actually it has a couple. I think it has maybe like 3 of them, but I never really switch it out. I kind of just use the one dwindle one. And what dwindle does is it basically makes it go into like this golden ratio type of style, if that makes sense, like a little spiral. It has another one called master layout. I think master layout just makes all of the windows like the same size, which I don't really like. I don't enjoy master layout. What MangoWC is supposed to switch up for me, let me actually go over here. Let me open up YouTube really quick. I'll show you what we can do inside of MangoWC. Because in MangoWC, we can have like much better versions of like different tiling compared to Hyperland. So one of the main ones that I want to start using specifically from Mango is scrolling, because I think that would actually be really useful whenever I'm streaming. And to be fair, I don't stream on this PC, I stream on my laptop, and then the one that y'all see is my gaming PC. But once I learn how to use Mango on my gaming PC, I might switch my desktop environment on my laptop to Mango also. Or maybe Neri. Maybe Neri for my laptop, I'm not sure yet. But the main reason I want to use the scrolling one is because on my laptop, for my VTuber stuff, right now I'm using KDE. And I'm using my VTuber stuff through Flatpak, which is like a sandboxed application. So whenever I'm clicked outside of my application for VTubing, like say if I'm clicked into OBS and not my VTubing software, basically I can't use any global shortcuts from that application, which I kind of need specifically so that I can do stuff like this. Specifically so I can do stuff like this. Hold on. Why isn't it letting me do it? Oh, there we go. I was doing the wrong button. Basically, so I can do this. Like I have different camera angles set to keybinds. Can you just buy a gaming laptop? I have a gaming laptop as my streaming PC. So I have a Razer Blade 2020 edition, I think. That's what I use for my streaming laptop. And then my gaming PC is like an actual one that I built. But basically, I want to switch to a scrolling window manager for my laptop so that I can like take a peek at OBS without having to be clicked into it, so that I can use my keybinds. And I'm gonna kind of be testing that out on like my gaming PC. But I also just kind of wanted more options on my gaming PC for whenever I'm like doing homework and stuff like that, because I'm in college. But let me show, I think this one has a good example. How loud is my music? I don't want it to be super duper loud. I think right here he actually shows the scrolling window manager. I don't think he's actually... I know he's using the scrolling one, but he's not using it. Okay. He kinda shows it. Not properly. There we go, there we go. So like for a scrolling window manager, every single window that you open within this area is basically gonna go to the side. I can't even hear your music? Okay, let me turn it up a bit. I was trying to go for like a, you know, like a Adult Swim vibe, so I decided to use Silent Hill 2 ambience music. Because we're doing like a midnight Adult Swim vibe. But basically for the scrolling one, any window you open is going to basically open to the side, and you can just scroll between them. He doesn't really show it a ton. I don't think that's not the scrolling one, that's the overview one. That's another thing though, like Mango has a ton of different like tiling methods that you can use, because they have the overview one, they have the scrolling one. I think we can actually see it from their website. Hold on, let me go. That's not their website though. Let me do installation guide. Here we go. Okay. It's past midnight, but whatever. That's still midnight. 2 a.m. is midnight. So this is what the scroller one would do. Like you can have multiple like this, right? And then you can scroll in between like that. And you can just scroll between them. This is what I currently have, which is just regular tiling. But I have this one, like the dwindle version of it. So like if I open multiple terminals here, it'll do it in like this spiral, if you see what I mean. But this one gives you like a ton of different options. I think one of the ones that I really want to use is center tile. I'll probably use that a lot for school specifically. Dwindle is going to be for like most of like anything that I do. And then scrolling specifically is probably going to be for my games area. That way I can just take a peek at Steam if I ever need to. I kind of needed to do that today. And I can do that in Hyperland. But like in order to do it in Hyperland, I just like switch workspaces. So I'll go over here for OBS. I'll go over here for Steam. I'll go over here for Zen, you know. So like, I can technically do it in Hyperland. It's just a little bit more annoying because I want it to be in like, I want one workspace to be meant for everything. So like Steam, if I had a scrolling one here, then I could just scroll out of my game, look at Steam really quick, and then I can like download maps or whatever, because I kind of needed to do that for Mecha Chameleon today. And it wasn't super annoying, I just had to switch my game to a different workspace. So I like switched it over to 5 or something so that I can just like go back to 2 and then take a look at Steam and download the maps. But that's why we're going to be downloading Mango. That's the whole point of downloading Mango, so we have more options. Okay, so let me go ahead and copy these. And then I think after we build these two, I can just basically build Mango. And then we should be able to just straight up do like the config files for it, I think. I also completely forgot that I have my mic going through my gaming PC. So whenever I switch over to Mango, I might not have a mic for a little bit. I completely forgot about that part. I won't have a mic for a little bit because I use NDI to like make my mic go over to the streaming PC. It's a little complicated. But it's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's build this. And while this builds, I actually don't know if I needed to download Ninja and Messin. And it looks like it's downloading it from Pac-Man. So I should be okay. Okay, yeah, but I don't have... Hold on. Pseudo Pac-Man... Messin and Ninja. Messin, okay. So I think after I download these, and then I can probably just print it again. And it should just overwrite that thing. It should overwrite the directory, so I should be fine. So I think we're good there. I can now build the scene effects, which is basically gonna be for like animations and stuff like that. So what I'm doing here is like the first thingy that I built just now, the WL roots, that's gonna basically be for a lot of the Wayland stuff. So Hyperland is built off of something called a Wayland compositor. That's basically just like how everything gets drawn onto the screen, if that makes sense. Like, it's the back end that draws everything onto your screen. Linux used to go off of something called X11. Now it doesn't. Now it instead uses X-Wayland. Like, so X-Wayland is more like a thingy that tells, hey, hold on, I don't have mods here. Bot, get out of here. I don't have mods to delete you. But anyways, so there's Wayland, and then there's X11. X11 was the old method of drawing things onto your computer screen. And now there's Wayland, which is much better and more modern and like a lot more updated. And then there's a compatibility layer called X-Wayland, which basically just translates stuff from X11 to Wayland. Because some apps I think are only built for like X11, I think. X11 are okay. Isn't X11 gonna be going out of style soon? Like, didn't KDE already take it out of their stuff? I know this song. The name is stuck in 2006 Silent Hill playlist. Congratulations, you are in Brazil. Live recommendations, dude. Awesome voice and keep teaching me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. It is 2 a.m. over here. It will, yes? Okay, I thought they already did it. I actually wasn't sure. But welcome in. I hope y'all are enjoying my little tutorial. I don't know like a bunch. Just so y'all know, I am still a Linux noob. I've only been on... Hold on, let me fast fetch really quick. Shit. Hold on, let me fast fetch really quick. I've only been on Linux for almost a year. 10 days from now, it will be a year. Also, Gambara, just so you know, you're completely right. I am literally playing Silent Hill 2 Ambiance. I found it like a couple months ago and I was like, this sounds so cool. I'm gonna use this for like a midnight stream one day. I feel like it gives very Adult Swim vibes. Would you like to answer a hypothetical? I would love to answer a hypothetical, Fluff. Tell me your hypothetical. What is it? I think we're in the same state. It's 2 a.m. right now. Pog. I live in Texas, by the way. I live in Texas. It is 2:49 in the morning. I wanted to get this stuff done. Because I haven't had time to do it during the day, so we're building it now. In full stack dev, myself and I. Whoa, what? You're a full stack dev? That's so cool. I'm in college for software engineering. I haven't built anything. I haven't built anything. I just play around in Linux. Let me go ahead. Let's build the scene effect stuff while we're doing this. Do I need to CD out of it? I would imagine, right? Let me CD out of it, because I don't want to put stuff inside of WL roots on accident. And hello from Denmark. Isabella, you're from Denmark? Does everyone have to be named Dan over there? Are you only allowed to be called Isabella online? Because they can't track your internet traffic. I'm so sorry you have to go by Dan in real life. That sucks. I'll try and tell them to start calling you Isabella K 6000. I'm sure they would listen to me. I'm from Texas. Would you rather eat? Okay, I read the bees part. Would you rather eat 1,000 live bees or have a Teletubbies TV stomach and only eat tubby custard for the rest of your life? Okay, so do we know what tubby custard tastes like? And also, I see absolutely no downsides to having a Teletubbies TV stomach, because then I can just install Linux onto it. Like, doesn't that sound so epic? I could have Arch Linux on my tummy, and then I could just like watch YouTube videos on there, I can play games on there. I just have to be really flexible, you know? I feel like that's the better option, I'm not gonna lie. I learned like you're just doing things and break things and make it work again. That's literally what I've been doing this past year. The first 2 months I was on Hyperland, I was just breaking everything. I was breaking everything. My login screen would break, my lock screen would break. Sometimes my waybar would be broken and I didn't know how to fix it, and there was a bunch of like errors, and like I just messed up everything, but I learned. For sure, all are named Dan. Everyone in Denmark is named Dan? That's so stupid. I'm gonna have to go over there and become a part of the government, and then I'm gonna specifically name you Isabella K 6000 legally. Everyone else can be named Dan, because I don't know everyone else, but I know you, Isabella. Would I live in Opelil? What's Opelil? I'm about to move to Auburn soon enough. That's confusing, but whatever. What's Auburn? Where's that? Is that in Texas? Do we all live in different parts of Texas? Like, I'm pretty sure Denmark is in Texas, right? I mean, Texas is pretty big, so it has all sorts of, like, time zones in it. This song for me is like historical. I love it since 2025, and Linux I know since 2016, but I use since 2017. Wait, what? You've been using it for that long? And in 2020 I tried things like Termux, Kali, Mint. I think for me, I have a video on this, but I don't think I actually talked about like my real timeline. I technically started in like 2013, like dabbling in Linux, but I never actually committed to a distro, and then I just would go straight back to Windows. There was this time where I used to use this one distro. If y'all know this, y'all are goated. I used to use Antergos Linux, which I think was Arch-based. I'm pretty sure that's why I chose it. It was called Antergos Linux. It had the GNOME desktop on there, and I thought it was just the coolest shit back then, because like I never saw a desktop environment that like looked like that, you know? And now I think GNOME is ass. I actually really don't like GNOME at all. It reminds me kind of too much of like iPad OS, I guess. I feel like it just feels very like mobile friendly, and I don't see why I would want a mobile friendly desktop environment on my gaming PC, you know? So now I don't like GNOME, but that's what I used to use, and then I switched over to Manjaro, and that actually gave me trauma because Manjaro was really buggy back then. Which honestly, maybe it wasn't Manjaro, maybe it was just KDE at the time, but like, I don't know, I had a lot of issues whenever I was on Manjaro, so I completely gave that up. And I tried Kali every now and then, but like I never really did anything in it. I just kind of installed it and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. I'm like a hacker now. And then I didn't actually do anything, so I just went back to Windows. And yeah, I'm a noob in Linux too. Yeah, even though I've been on it for a year, I still count myself as a noob. I mean, I do a lot of stuff. So like I actually host my own Ubuntu server now, and I have a bunch of services on there like Jellyfin and Radar, Sonar, like, you know, the usual stack people go with whenever they make their own server with a bunch of Docker containers. So Navidrome and like all that type of stuff. And I have that. I have Arch Linux on my gaming PC. I have Nobara Linux on my streaming laptop. I have Ubuntu Linux on this like old laptop that I use kind of like a Chromecast almost. So I mean, I have a little bit of like of experience, but I don't think it's a lot really. The custard can be any flavor you would like, but no more solid food. Wait, that sounds amazing, cause like then I don't have to chew my food, I can just chug that shit, right? Like I'm allowed to chug it? I'm allowed to chug that shit? Like I can just chug as much custard as I want, and it can be any flavor. So I can have like coffee flavor, I can have like barbecue ribs, I can have steak any time of the day without having to properly cook a steak. I could just have medium rare steak custard all the time, and I wouldn't even have to cook it. I'm not gonna lie, McLean, I feel like, wait, not McLean, Fluff, I feel like you made an amazing scenario where like, why would I choose the bees? Like there's an obvious answer to this question. It's definitely just become a straight up Teletubby, because then I get to have custard of any flavor. And I get Linux on my tummy, like that's crazy. I swear to God, if everybody has to name their stuff with Dan over there, I would gladly crash out. I think Danny Gonzalez would enjoy living over there. Denmark are in EU, right above Germany. No, it's in Texas. I think you're wrong, Isabella. I don't think you know where you live. I'm 31 years old. I worked as a data analyst for 6 years, and now I'm in DevOps. That's so cool, Isabella. I can't wait to start getting into that stuff. So like, I'm gonna be graduating in December, and I think that's exciting. I think it's also a little scary, because now that I'm like gonna be done with school, that means I can like actually just straight up move wherever I want, and then just get a job, and then like start doing stuff. I've been in this town for so long, I feel like it's gonna be so weird to like move out again. I was outside of the town that I'm currently in. So the town I'm currently in, I grew up in, and I was away from that town for like maybe 2 years, a couple years ago, and that was really nice. I enjoyed that. But now I've been here for like another 3 years. Like now I'm back, and I've been here for 3 years, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do the moving stuff. That's scary. But I think it would be really nice. I think it would be really nice. I'm just scared now. Auburn is in different parts of the USA. No, it's in Texas. 2017 because Android. Wait, what? You can't count Android. Okay, I mean Android is Linux, but like you can't count that. I mean like actual straight up desktop Linux. But in 2020, I was like Nmap, bread, Nmap, you're stupid one. I've never actually properly used any Kali software yet. I always thought it was cool, but like I never really went through the actual phase of like learning stuff on like Kali. I really should have, because I kind of want to get into cybersecurity. I also tried to use AirCrackNG, but I was a dum-dum and I want now user and stop it. I know someone. I have a friend at work. He learned Kali Linux for a class, I think, because they were like actually teaching them like useful stuff. My cybersecurity class, I think, literally just taught you how to install Linux and that was it. His class is completely different. He actually has to install Kali Linux and then they just straight up learn the software inside of Kali Linux, which is so fucking badass, because I wanted to do that, but they didn't do that for us. I need to drive to work. See you later. You got me subscribed. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Isabella. I hope you have an amazing day at work. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. Manjaro I tried, but it's very hard for me. I prefer to use the APT. I love Pac-Man. I don't know about you. I fucking love Pac-Man. That's my favorite Pac-Man manager. Favorite package manager. Termux teach me like APT update, etc. So AUR and other methods for me is like making bread from scratch. Sorry for bad English. You're okay. That's really good English. I don't know what you're talking about. But no, I completely get it. I don't really like using the AUR that much. I don't really use it for too many things. I think I literally only have like a handful of things that I actually downloaded from the AUR this past year, and I don't even really use them, so I'm probably gonna switch away from using the AUR completely, especially because of the recent attacks. But I feel like using everything else has been completely fine, like using actual Pac-Man, using GitHub to like clone repos and just build it from scratch, I feel like has been fine. I like APT. I feel like sometimes they don't have shit that I want on there, so like that's why I don't use it for my main computer. Like for a server, it's fine. I enjoy it. It has Docker. That's really all I need the server to have is Docker. Any CLI I have on my server, just in case I can't find it through Sonar or Radar. And that I just got through GitHub, so like I just cloned it from GitHub instead of getting it from APT. Uh-oh. Did we break something? I was gonna go ahead and just build Mango. Hold on. Error loading build.ninja, no such file or directory. Should I? Wait. I guess let's see if we can download this. I hope that's the right... No? Do y'all know what this means? Dependency libc JSON? I have CMake installed, don't I? I do. I'm confused. Kali Linux is very, very powerful, but people, instead of mastering the basics, is like, now I'm gonna use Tails and become the no. The Epstein 69 ghost, but people use fucking Discord and the password is no. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna start using Kali, I feel like you gotta learn about a bunch of stuff before you actually start using this software. Not even really because like, oh, you might get hacked yourself if you're doing all this stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like you need to learn basic cybersecurity for yourself to keep yourself safe from like honestly any kind of attack. It doesn't even matter if like, oh, I might get hacked someday because I'm doing some shady hacking stuff in Cali. Like, no, I think just in general, I think learning cybersecurity for yourself, like making proper passwords, honestly, maybe not even really using like LastPassword and stuff like that. I feel like that stuff has been unsafe because there's a lot of data breaches with those. But like, I don't know, learning how to make proper passwords, knowing not to like write it down anywhere, like making sure you remember them and stuff, and then maybe switch it up every now and then, that kind of stuff, you know? And then like, I feel like it's important to learn other cybersecurity stuff. I don't know what else. I mean, I guess how to keep your network safe too is really important. That's something that I kind of learned since I've been doing like my Ubuntu server stuff. I don't really know too much. I use Tailscale if I want to access it. I don't have any ports open on my network. I should probably start using Firewall again. I had a firewall open, or I had my firewall working on the Ubuntu server, and for some reason it's off. I don't remember why. I think I was debugging something. And what happens if you have your UFW closed? Like not on, like not activated? Because I've kind of had it not activated for a little while. I should probably reactivate it. It's not like I was using it to like actually open any ports or anything though. Like I didn't have anything actually on, but I don't know. GitHub and Git, water and bread. You can like it or hate it. It is essential for the user or DevOps soft engineering. Yeah, no, I feel like if I'm using my Ubuntu server, it has everything that I need. One thing that I want to share with you, because I believe in eye for an eye, is if you want to become a professional, master the basics. Use firewall? Nice. How apply this tip? Understand all thing. I don't understand the last part. But I don't use like I guess I do use a firewall. I just use UFW. UFW was the one that was pre-installed inside of Ubuntu server, I think. And whenever I was messing around with my Minecraft server on there, I think I had to open that specific port through UFW. That way it could reach the website that was hosting my server. Because I was locally hosting the server, but I was using... I forgot what it's called. There's this one Minecraft server thing where it tunnels your Minecraft server from your local hardware. That way that people outside your network could access the server. I forgot what that website is called. But I had to, not port forward, but I had to open the port on UFW so that it would like actually see it and work properly. That's really the only time I used UFW. Other than that, I haven't really used it for anything. So I don't know if like I'm good. I don't know if I'm safe, since I've just kind of had UFW turned off completely now. Because then technically I don't have a firewall up, right? But also I don't have any ports open anyways. So like I should be good. Understand all things. Like, what is a firewall? What is a port? Oh, I have so many ports. You don't even know, Gambara. I have so many ports. I have ports for Navidrome, ports for Jellyfin, ports for sonar, radar. What else? Image, Minecraft. What else? I have a bunch of other stuff, but I don't remember. What means a proxy? I actually don't use proxies at all. I probably should start learning how to do that, like reverse proxies and stuff, right? The only thing that I really use that like would probably do that on its own is Tailscale. Because I was like, this is probably the easiest method that I could do to keep my network safe without having to learn a bunch of stuff. The more you understand, the more you can use it 100%. Exactly. No, yeah, like if you're gonna start learning how to do Kali Linux stuff and like using their software, it's probably best that you learn how to like do it for your own stuff, because then you can protect yourself and also do that stuff in attacks more properly. The only port that is open, wholesome individual, and keep it open. What? Is there a port called the wholesome individual? I thought ports had to be numbers. What are you talking about, Kambada? I'm so confused. Okay, let's figure out this issue. Okay, running the setup command so I think that's fine. It's probably here with the libjson stuff, but I don't know why runtime dependency libcjson. Because I have CMake installed. I'm not completely sure what package config is. But like, I'm pretty sure I would have that installed too if it comes with CMake. Or if it comes with like Messen and Ninja. What am I doing wrong? I probably should have cloned this stuff into my GitHub folder. I didn't think that through, but it's whatever. The number of this port is 100. Wait, what? Why is 100 a wholesome individual? I actually completely forgot I had tea. It's probably cold now. It doesn't matter. I added so much honey to this shit. It's so good. Have y'all had orange, I think it's orange cinnamon, no, spiced orange black tea. This is one of my favorite teas to have during nighttime. Spiced orange black tea with a little bit of honey. But I specifically heated it up with my oolong setting on my teapot instead of the black setting, because the black setting boils it. When you boil this one, it doesn't taste as good because all you taste is the spice. If you cook it with the oolong setting, you can taste a lot more of the orange, and I think that's a lot better. Hey again, I'm here driving. Well, wait. You're driving? Isabella, stop driving and texting. You need to get to work. Stop driving and texting. That's not safe for you. I don't support this behavior. Because you are 100% wholesome. Oh, thank you. I'm not wholesome. I do a lot of freaky shit off stream. I'm not gonna tell you, but I do it. Different countries, cultures, languages, but 100% respect, understanding. And I prefer black tea with a piece of chocolate cake with local honey. That sounds so good. With chocolate cake on the side. Fuck. You just reminded me of something. Shit. Hold on. Okay, let me search it up and see if I can remember what it's called. I went to this Asian market that was nearby like a month ago, and I got these, what are they called? Jackfruit cakes with filling, I guess? Fuck, I don't remember what it's called. But I got these little pastries. The breading is made out of durian, I think. And then it has like filling of like taro, matcha, like different flavors. And that goes so good with my oolong tea in the morning. It's actually really good. The only flavor I would not recommend from that package, because I got this huge package that has like 10 flavors or whatever. I would not recommend the vegetarian flavor, because I mean, I'm all for vegetarians. My friend is a vegetarian, and I try and make her like vegetarian foods so that she can be included. But that vegetarian flavor was straight ass. It was straight ass, Little Souls. I don't know if y'all ever had vegetarian flavored durian cakes. Oh my god, it was really fucking nasty. I think it might have been because of the egg. Cause inside of these little like cakes, there's just like a salted boiled yolk in it, I think is what it is. And it's really good in the other flavors. In the vegetarian one, I don't know what they put in there. I think it might just straight up be just straight durian or something. It's really nasty. Hello Bubsies, welcome to the stream. I'm surprised you're here. It's 3 in the morning. But I was also surprised Reaper was here too. What are you up to, Bubsies? I'm really surprised you're here, because isn't it 3 a.m. for you too? Or wait. No. Wait, we're in opposite time zones, right? I always forget which ones are on opposite time zones. I don't think I can find the cake. Just trust me, if you ever go to an Asian market and find like these little cakes that look... Wait, I think I found it. Hold on. Pia Hopia cake. Hold on. Cake. 10-pack? Watching you with BF and VR, the stream seems to be very lagged in VR. Wait, really? Is it lagged in general? Other Little Souls that are here, is it lagged in general or is it just in VR? But I appreciate you watching me in VR, Bubsies. That's so cool. You're like in the future right now. How's your boyfriend doing? I hope he's doing good. Okay, let me show this one. So, okay. These little cakes are really good. These ones. This isn't the exact package that I got. I got like a full white package that comes with like 10 different flavors. But these things are really good. The only flavor that was nasty was the vegetarian one. And I have no idea why. I don't know if the vegetarian one was specifically just like expired or something. All the other flavors were fine. It was literally just the vegetarian flavor. We all tried it. Everyone in the apartment tried that flavor and it was nasty. I don't know why. He's good. He says your model is pretty. Thank you. I appreciate it, Bubsy's boyfriend. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get back to building. Hold on. I don't know what issue we're having, because I thought I just had to download libc JSON. Apparently not. You know what? I should probably ask an LLM. Hold on. Let's go ahead and ask this LLM. Maybe I can copy this. What is wrong? Because it would be part of Messin, right? Oh, I have to download CJSON. Clear the broken build directory. Okay, wait. Okay, so let me go. Whoa. Okay. Stevie Mango. Thank you for the hydrate, Bubsies. Thank you, thank you. Let me grab my tea really quick. That's so much for me, It is a lot. I still haven't finished the package. I've actually had it for like a straight month, I think. I don't know if they're expired or not now. But they're really good. I really enjoyed having like a nice morning with hot tea and then one of those little cakes. It was really good. In my case, if you want read, the flavor is like something homemade with nature flavor. And I can resume with one music forever in 2006. Wait, homemade with nature flavor? What is nature flavor? Is that what the vegetarian one is supposed to be? The green one that I showed is not the vegetarian one. The vegetarian one is supposed to have yellow filling with also like the yellow yolk in the middle. I don't know what was wrong with it. Like a mini cake with matcha? Pass. I would pass. I like something with chocolate. I'm actually Gambata. I don't know if you know this about me because we just met and it's 3 in the morning. But I'm not really a chocolate enjoyer. If someone gives me the option for ice cream, I always choose like vanilla or mango or strawberry. I really like fruity stuff, and vanilla is probably one of my favorite ice creams. Besides like banana nut or something. Banana nut's like my actual favorite. But like usually I'll go for like vanilla or like a sorbet or like just a fruity ice cream. I don't know. I've never really liked chocolate that much unless it's dark chocolate. I really enjoy dark chocolate, but milk chocolate, I think I might be allergic to it. I'm not gonna lie. Because so one of my favorite candies is Reese's, but every time I eat a Reese's, y'all should tell me if y'all have this too. Every time I eat a Reese's, my cheeks feel really fuzzy. Or if I like eat a Hershey's bar, I think it doesn't happen that much with Crunch bars. But with Hershey bars, for sure. Snickers, for sure. Maybe Milky Ways. For most chocolate bars, my cheeks start to feel fuzzy afterwards. It's 2 in the morning for me. Oh, okay. Pog, I was thinking it was Bubsies. Why are you up so late? I actually have work at 10 in the morning, but I really want to do this MangoWC stuff. Let me go ahead and install. Hold on. Sudo pacman cjson. Yeah. Okay. So we have that. And I guess inside of Mango, right? So sudo rm build. And then I think we can just build it again. Let me go over here. Messin. You know what? Hold on. Let me go ahead and just copy the last 2. And then we can do that. It's not the thing I copied. Copy. Paste. Okay, there we go. That should hopefully build correctly. Okay, yeah, I think it did. Because it's honey, multi-floral, not like honey flavored. The flavor is intense, like eating directly from bees. What? Wait, are you talking about your local honey that you were talking about? Or are you talking about the durian cakes I was looking at? Organic honey with intense natural flavor without any artificial flavor. Wait, so does organic honey not taste like regular honey? The cake with honey. Wait! Is that what's in the middle? I thought it was an egg yolk. So it's naturally flavored honey? I thought it was an egg yolk. I think I'm thinking of a different one, because there's these, so the small ones that we get, I don't think they look like they have an egg yolk in it. But the big ones we got, that I think were just straight up black sesame, which usually I really love black sesame, but it has an egg yolk in it. It has a really salty egg yolk in it, and I don't know why. I don't know what the point of the egg yolk is. I'm cuddling with my BF, he's more important than sleep. Wait, I thought he was in VR. Are y'all both in VR? I thought y'all were not in the same household at this moment. Pog though, I'm glad you're actually physically with him. Even though it's 4 a.m. for him. Oh, y'all are VR cuddling. Okay. Dang it, I was really hoping he was inside of your home. That would have been cool. What are y'all's VR models? What VR models do y'all, like, what is your go-to VR model in VR chat? Whoops, hold on. I was trying to fix my camera. It's being a little buggy. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. In Brazil, we have something that pissed me off. People add fucking water and a lot of trash and sell like, hey look, 100% natural and intense. What? But in reality, this is not real? That's so stupid. Why do they do that? I feel like they do that a lot in the US too though. Like a lot of the protein stuff, apparently they hype it up with a bunch of like fake protein. Basically protein that like burns faster or something, or is like 1% of like what a real protein milligram is, if that makes sense. Apparently we do that a lot in the US, but like with protein. And I mean there's some like healthy stuff that they do that too. I don't know any examples though. A volley, I'll send a pic watching in the server. Puck. Okay, I'll look at that later. I think we might be able to switch to MangoWC. Create configuration directory. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. -p this .config / mango no capitals, and then let's go ahead and copy this, and then I can just straight up launch Mango. You can now start the compositor from your titty. Pog. It's a great time to be a woman. Sent it in the selfie channel. Pog. Okay, I'll look at it in a second. Should I? Okay, this says it's optional, so I'll not do that one. Oh, setting up keybinds again is gonna be a little annoying. Well, I can just steal my keybinds from Hyperland, I think. Because I think they both use hyperlink, so I should be good. Example config. Check out the example config by the creator of Mango, including complete setups. Should I just do that? Do I not have a default config? I guess I can always clone it later. I don't have to do it right now. Here we have something similar, sabor, or bar sabor chocolate, or bar of sugar chocolate flavored. Wait. So I speak Spanish too, but I speak Mexican Spanish. Does sabor mean something else for y'all? Does it mean sugar for y'all? Because for us it just means flavor. Oh, okay, I see. Sugar chocolate flavored. Okay, I see. Proteins of animal origin that is A-type meat, but in market is like B-type meat premium. Oh, what? People call food fraud. Yeah, that's where the video I was watching it was like, this is food fraud. Because they like hype it up with a bunch of empty proteins and not like real proteins, which is kind of annoying. I actually need to start looking at like the protein bars that I use and stuff like that to see if they have empty proteins, because I don't really know how to check that. I mean, I still usually get my protein like from meat anyways. I mainly get my protein from like meat, or like I'll go to Tropical Cafe, I get protein shakes over there. And their protein shakes are so good. I love their protein shakes. But yeah, I still get a lot of protein through other stuff, so like it doesn't completely matter for me. But like if you're vegetarian, I feel like it's very difficult. Because a lot of these bars or like shakes will have like fake protein in them. Okay. So I installed everything for Mango. Do I just go to my login screen and then just sign into it? Y'all probably won't hear me for a little bit because my mic is connected to my gaming PC. I'm gonna sign out of this and then see if I can just like sign in to Mango. Oh, log out. Wait, hello? Oh, my mic works now, right? Why do I hear myself? Hold on. I hear myself and I don't know why. Can y'all hear me twice? I see why. Okay, I turned off my other one. I should be good now. So, okay, we're inside of Mango. My keybinds and everything are very wonky. I'm going to... Can I switch? I don't know any of the keybinds. Let's see if we can install... where is it? This one. No? Where is it? Y'all can't see what I'm looking at. I'm gonna switch to this screen. Let me do this. Okay. Twice? Like echoes? No, okay, Pog. So I turned off the echoed one. If it was actually happening earlier. Because I think a bunch of the back-end audio stuff might be broken on this screen. And also the screen capture apparently is broken, which I don't know why. But we'll figure that out later. Okay, so let me grab this, and then we're gonna need... How do I close a window? Oh, I need to learn how to close a window. Hold on. Keybinds. What is the default? It's super Q, which I did a second ago though. So that's obviously wrong. Maybe none of the stuff is actually sent in the one that I installed. So I think we need to get that default config, and then I'm gonna open the... Ow! Thank you, Bubsies. Thank you. I remember this. A funk mango. What are you talking about? Are you talking about that one TikTok where they like scream mango at you? Those videos scare me. Okay, let me open up Kitty Terminal, and we're gonna do this, right? And is not an empty directory. I know it's not an empty directory. Can you please just copy the stuff in there? I want to use the stuff. Okay, maybe I just have to sudo it. Hold on. Sudo. What if I just straight up RMRF, and then we can do .config/mango and just straight up delete that shit, right? And then we can do the git clone. That should hopefully fix it. Let's gonna open Mango. Those who know, I'm so scared. Was I talking about the right video? We're showing my BF what that did. I guess it's fine this time, Bubsies. Only this time. Okay. So, should I just reload? That one might be broken. I don't remember if it still does the black and white. I don't know if I ever fixed it on Linux. That kind of scared me. It does? Wait, it still does the black and white? Okay, Pog. I actually didn't know that. Okay. Let me reload Mango really quick. Oh. I don't know how to do that. Okay, y'all can hear me, right? Hello? 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 Okay, Pog. Y'all should be able to hear me, right? Thank you. Oh, you do hear me? Okay, Pog. I can hear you? Okay. So we're loaded in Mango. My screen capture is still not working, and I'm not sure why. Why would my screen capture break inside of Mango? So y'all can't see it, but I do have like a default waybar activated, and it seems like we might have keybinds too. Let me go here. Oh, whoops. Oh, what? Okay, let me see if I can open up Zen. Can I close this one? Okay, I still don't know the keybinds. I can probably read the keybinds if I... Okay, I'm in the terminal. And then go to the Mango config. Is it bind.conf? Oh wow, this stuff is set up really different from Hyperland. Because in Hyperland I used a pre-config. And then I just edited those pre-config files. Okay. Let's take a look at Pog. Okay, this is the so Super M, I was right about that one, but where's... Can I slash close? No, it's probably kill. Kill. It's Alt Q. I need to change that just really quick. That's... We're not using Alt Q. Super Q. I need to actually check if there's any other Super Q. I think that's the only one. Okay. I'm gonna write that. Oh, whoops. Yes. Oh, I need to open it in sudo. Okay, hold on. Quit. No. Sudo nvim bind.conf. And then password. Okay. And then go... Where is it? Here? I know y'all can't see it. I'm not sure how to fix it just yet. Why is my screen capture broken? I don't understand why in Mango specifically it would be broken. Because I didn't change anything with OBS. Plugin manager? Is there a plugin? Okay, hold on. Let me close this one. Oh. That's interesting. Does that not work still? My super Q isn't working still. Oh, because I need to reload Mango. How do I reload Mango? Is it just Mango reload? No. Use custom config, execute startup command. How do I read the documentation? The solution is documentation. That's really smart, Gambata, actually. Hold on. Would they have anything related to the screen capture though? Configuration. It shouldn't be XDG portals. I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look at basics maybe. Create user config. Hold on, we need music. Wait. Actually, does the audio still work? I guess we'll see. Silent Hill 2. We'll see if audio still works. Okay, cool. Audio 1000% still works. Tell me if y'all can still hear it. I personally do not hear anything. Let me take a look at OBS really quick. I completely understand why now. Okay. I'm actually really glad. Oh, I can still hear my mic. That's really weird. I don't know why I can still hear my mic. Wait, is it because I'm using the global one? Oh, that's why. I'll do that one. Hello? Interesting. I can still hear myself. Music is working, Pog. If not, don't blame yourself. It's responsibility of them write everything, even the most complex problems and solutions. Okay. Why would screen capture stop working in Mango? Okay, let me... This is a Gemini question, because I don't know how we would find it faster than that. So, Gemini, computer, can you tell me why the fuck screen capture not working? Switched to MangoWC, OBS screen capture not working. App exploded. The responsibility is for the dev and not for the user. Very true. To be fair, there is no pre-configs for Mango right now, which is the really sucky part. So I actually have to build everything kind of from scratch. Install the proper portal backends. That doesn't make sense though. Because if I have them in Hyperland, I should have them in Mango still. It's probably the startup. Add the following lines to enforce the correct priority. Inside of portals.conf? That doesn't make sense either though. Because it's a Mango specific thing. Verify environmental variables. But environmental variables would be the same in any desktop environment, would it not? This is probably the best thing to check. Just restart the services. That could work. Okay. Let's try that. Wait, hello? Okay, Pog, my mic's working again. I closed OBS for a second to see if I could fix it. And this very good and proud deserved from scratch, dude. Billions of people don't start a thing because they think, oh, I am too smartful for everything. And look yourself, trying something new. I just really want to switch to Mango. I did do a Hyperland build from scratch whenever I first started. So it's not like I don't know how to do this stuff. It's just kind of difficult sometimes. But thank you, I appreciate it, Gambada. Okay, so I restarted the services. Let me take a look at this. Is it because of Pipewire? Or do I just need to add a new one? Okay, no, screen capture isn't there at all. Wait, did the audio break? Where's the music? Did the music pause for a second? Mango is good fruit. I actually don't think I've talked about it on this stream specifically yet. I love mangoes. Gambana, what is your favorite fruit? Because mango is one of my favorite fruits. It is like actually, I feel like God carved mangoes himself and then dropped them onto the earth. Because why are they so damn juicy? Why are they so sweet and so tasty? And not only that, they have a shit ton of vitamins for you too. I was trying to zoom in. Hold on. They have a shit ton of vitamins. Music not working, voice is okay. That's what I was thinking. I think the music is just on a part where there's no sound. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It was just kind of like on a muted part for some reason. I freaking love mangoes. Mangoes are so tasty. Okay. So I really hate this default waybar. I'm gonna change it later, but we need to get stuff working. So favorite fruit? Well, okay, let's go. One day I eat a all go for it lemon. Wait, what? You just straight up eat lemons? That's crazy. You just straight up eat lemons? I mean, I do like lemons. I still cannot physically enjoy a raw lemon myself. I used to have this one friend growing up. He would literally eat lemons 24/7. His fucking tongue would be bleeding all the time because he was just eating so many damn lemons. I think lemons was one of his favorite fruits because he was eating them all the time. I like it because it helps my blood and clinical analysis results of blood. Wait, does it really? I think mango does the same thing. Mango... Goat cheese also apparently helps you with cardiovascular, apparently. I think it was goat cheese. Have you ever had goat cheese? I love goat cheese. It's actually like one of my favorite cheeses now. I had it for the first time like a couple months ago probably. I fucking love goat cheese, and it's also so goated because since it's not cow's milk, it's a lot more digestible for your stomach, so it's really easy on your tummy, and it has a bunch of vitamins. I think it has like I think it has vitamin A in it. I don't know what vitamin A does, but it has that. It still has a ton of calcium, probably more than regular cow's milk. It has a bunch of other stuff, but I don't really remember. Oh! I don't know if I talked about this. I started eating goat cheese, like, more often now. Because now that I know that it's healthy for me, I found out one other specific thing. So I recently started estrogen in January of this year. I need ways of getting juicy curves. So I've been eating a lot of avocados because they have healthy fats in them. But goat cheese also has a bunch of healthy fats in them. So that just means I can straight up chug as much goat cheese as I want because it's just going to my juicy curves. I'm just gonna be the juiciest, curviest woman around because I eat a bunch of goat cheese. Imagine telling someone that, like, oh, what's your secret to your juicy curves? And I just fucking tell them I'm just chugging gallons of goat cheese. I love goat cheese, it's so good. Gold cheese? No, goat cheese. Like, I don't know what the word in Portuguese is, but chiva, I think is the Spanish word. Chiva. I forgot how to say it. Never heard of this type of cheese, but I want to eat quejijo, huh? Oh, is that the white cheese? I always forget how to say that one. You're talking about the white crumbly cheese, right? Colonial or cheese from the farm. Wait, is it called cheese from the farm? I don't think I've heard that one, but yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Quejo? 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 How do you say it? Quejo? It just sounds like I'm saying queso, but without the S. Okay, screen capture. Hold on. We're gonna figure out screen capture. So the thing I did earlier didn't work, apparently. Once the backend is happy, open OBS. Don't use screen capture or window capture. Instead, add a new source and choose screen capture pipewire. But I don't have that anymore is the issue. And I don't think video capture works the same way. Do I have to just reinstall pipewire? Maybe it really just didn't start. Okay, wait. So we're gonna... Wait, what do you mean make? I have to make that directory and then... Oh! Default equals WLR GTK. But... Okay, wait. There's an autostart.sh inside of Mango. We should probably take a look at that. And then autostart.sh. So it starts Sway. It does start XDG. It starts desktop portal. So that should technically be good. I should probably turn off WL Sunset. I don't really enjoy using Sunset. Waybar, of course. I actually completely forget what FCITX is. Is that the keyboard? I think that's the keyboard. Clip persist, clip paste, bloomin' applet, audio, and then server, change the light value and volume value. Oh, okay. So everything seems fine. Because it even has the desktop portal in there. Quejijo colonial. Almost. Quejijo. Wait, what? But that's not even how it's spelled. Is that like the Portuguese version of saying it? Queijo? That's so interesting. Like a juice. Wait, it's a juice? Wait, so it's not queso. It's not cheese? I'm so confused. I thought it was cheese. Or is it like milk? Is it more like milk? Okay. I don't think I have to change anything inside of auto start. So maybe env.conf? Let's take a look at config.conf first. So config.conf. I will probably be ending stream soon. I did not realize it was 4 AM already. No, this is mainly just a bunch of animations and rules and stuff. Yeah, so that's probably fine. I'm gonna double check this one, env.conf. And then I will end stream. I don't think that has any of the stuff that I need. Okay, we're gonna have to look at it later. Let me close this. Let me close that. Oh wait, no, it turned off. That's fine. We don't need music anymore. I'm gonna do the outro screen anyways. It's 6 a.m. for you? That is crazy, Gambada. Don't you have work? I have work at 10 in the morning. Gehu? Cheese, but the who in Gehu is like... Oh, Geiju. Wait, what? Wait, so y'all don't have like the HJs? Y'all don't have the J's that like make the wrong sound like how they do in regular Spanish? Wait, do y'all have completely different J's from us? I actually didn't know that. Okay, but I'm gonna just go ahead and end stream. I have to get to work at 10 in the morning, so I'm probably gonna sleep for like a couple hours and then call it a day. I hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. Thank you so much for joining, all of my new little souls. I appreciate y'all so much. I really enjoyed the conversations. I never stream at 2 in the morning. I just kind of wanted to do it because I felt like building MangoWC at the middle of the night with like Silent Hill music would be really like calming and nice. I didn't think this many people would show up. So thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate it very much. And I hope you'll have an amazing... Most of y'all are having mornings. Most of y'all are having mornings right now. So I hope y'all have an amazing morning. I hope you'll have an amazing time at work if y'all are already at work or going to work. And I will see y'all at some point. I don't know when. Is my mic still working? But thank y'all so much for joining. Goodbye!